Hey guys, I'm MegaGWolf and welcome to Factorio. Though it's not the Factorio you are used to. Usually in Factorio you would make a giant sprawling factory to aid in your quest to get off the planet. Well, in this case we're doing what is called a death world, which is a seed which is meant to punish you severely and painfully. So we'll have to see, because I have a lot of enemies around me. You can kind of see it on the mini-map. That does not do how many enemies that there are on this map justice, but hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. So I'm going to see how long I can survive and see if I can actually make something of this. It's an idea I've been mulling over for a while that I've wanted to do, because I saw a few other people do it as well, and I wanted to see how I do, considering I do know Factorio fairly well. That it gets to a point where stuff becomes a little fuzzy, is like really late game drone stuff, but I kind of know up to that point. I know about like material buses and all that stuff, and fairly effective ways of generating science. But yeah, if you're not used to the way that Factorio works, this is probably not the best way to experience it, considering. And I might not do things that effectively. Just gonna warn you in advance that I am just kind of doing things minimalist right now to try and not aggravate the hordes, because the general idea is that they won't attack you until you start doing stuff that pisses them off. And that's mostly to do with the machines. Once I get enough machines that cause enough pollution to get in their general area, they are going to be all up in my grill. And that's not going to be a good time for me. So I basically have to try and start small and hope for the best. Which is probably what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to just set up some stuff and make sure that we have some very basic materials being built. Actually, don't mind this beginning section. We have all the stuff we need, kind of, well, at the start at least, all bunched together. And we also have a bit of a cutoff point, so we can at least try and only defend, like, you know, 2.5 sections of the map rather than all 4 sides. I imagine if you were trying to go for efficiency, getting on an island with only one entrance would be the most optimal, like, area to be at, because that would mean that you wouldn't be able to be attacked at all, basically. And that would be great. But, we don't have that luxury right now, and I didn't want to, like, generate land forever. Plus, I feel like it'd be more interesting this way. Like, I feel like it's more interesting to be like, oh, is he going to die at any moment? Because there's a high chance that, yes, I will. Most likely going to die, and I can't wait to see my bitter defeat. But I'm just going to set up some basic stuff to just get us the simple materials that we need to survive. That being said, I also do need to get something over in the copper area, because I do also need copper, despite some early game stuff not really needing that much copper. I do in fact know that I'm going to need that later down the line, so might as well collect it as best I can now, considering it's just over to the right there. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do some basic beginning setup stuff. Nothing too exciting. I will cut to if something exciting does happen, but otherwise we'll be setting up the basics, and we'll see how we do from there. Okay, you see this? Even with just the 4 things I have that are currently mining stuff, this is the pollution that we're making. It's like, that's close. That's not going to take very long to get over to the enemy. So we're really going to be in a pickle at some point, aren't we? Oh, I'm not going to look forward to this. The water is a little far away for my liking, but I guess we can just set it up here and just have the power leading over. So hopefully this won't, hopefully this won't be too bad. Guess we'll find out, won't we? I'm not looking forward to this. God, that pollution is creeping. But it's not going to last very long. But we have a bit of steam power just to, like, test out what's going on here. Eventually, I am going to route some coal over. But here we go. We've got an automated, partially automated system. Yay! I'm going to just fill those up because, you know, why not? But we have a partially automated system, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's slow, but it's something. At least for now, we have something that we can focus on, and I can get rid of this stuff because we don't need all that right now. There we go. So hey, it's a start, and for the time being, I'll take that. Considering now we should probably focus on making turrets, because oh boy, am I gonna need protection from the masses. Oh boy, I don't even know. This is probably gonna be an awful idea considering. Oh yeah, need to refuel my coal, and let me just quickly go and chuck these in the boiler as well, or else I'm gonna run out of power. Yep, like that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to automate some stuff, but for the time being, we have a foundation, a foothold in this world, and hopefully we'll be able to do something with it. Okay. I'm going to make some science, because we need to make turrets. That is what we need, and I'm going to have to make these by hand for the time being, because that's what it takes at this point. We're going to have to just hope for the best. Probably need to make, probably should make some ammo as well, actually, because I'm probably going to need that too. Oh boy. Okay, science is working. Seem to be doing okay for the time being in terms of our power. We're not really using much of anything, so I guess that makes sense. I'm going to continue you getting these stone, because I'm basically getting the stone to be ready for walls as soon as possible. Actually, you know what I probably could do? Rather than do it this way, I'll do it this way instead. Just direct line straight into there. At least for the time being, and I can just pull out the stuff as I need. I'm gonna go and refill the generator some. I'm gonna have to do this run every now and then. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should keep it full for a while, considering it only uses as much as it needs to, so considering it's not powering a lot, that's probably fine. Oh boy, I'm still like very nervous. You know what? We could use one of these. Wait, how bad is it in terms of? I guess we'll make one just to check it out, but this will at least give us a better view of what we're dealing with. I'm hoping that this upward stuff isn't going to annoy anything above, and then it comes down and gets us. So yeah, that does use a lot of power, but we have enough, and we can do this now. I never actually knew that the radar did this, by the way. It's really cool. It's actually really neat. But we'll be able to scan around, and hopefully it will warn us a bit before we get attacked. I'm going to build turrets. Lots of them. I'm never going to stop building turrets. I'm never going to stop. Turrets and ammo are my life now. That's pretty much what this is going to become. Okay, so I have walls now. I can make walls, which is good, because we need that. Wait, where? There they are. Okay, good. Make more guns, more ammo, just as much as I can, honestly. Oh, and now we're out of power. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to need to make the automated system for that. Plus, I'm going to be... Oh boy, I'm going to need to make 2 more of these miners, I think. Oh yeah, I was going to put one of these up here. Except I'm going to put 2 up here, because I know what I'm like. I'm going to give them just a little bit of ammo. It's not a lot, but it'll do. Hopefully, it'll protect them or something. I can hope for the best. It's probably not going to do a lot. I don't even know if they're going to be attacked from that angle. I don't know what's going to happen. it's going to be bad. As soon as it hits, I'm going to really feel it now. I am really feeling it. Okay, thankfully the up path seems like it's just water, so I don't have to worry about anything up there spilling over and annoying the locals, so that's nice. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm out of the woods, but it does mean that I get to relax a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this connect to this. Really, I would like a splitter, but I don't think... Well, actually, could I do that? That's 20. Yeah, actually, we'll do that instead then. But, I would like a splitter so I could, like, split half of it to be used in this, and then another half to be used in the, oh, hey, this is still doing a thing. I forgot about that. And the other half being used for, you know, the power situation. But there we go. We'll research that when we get a chance, considering I don't know how... Oh, that's what's been using all of my copper. Oh, I was like, where the fuck did all that go? Now I know. It's been used in the research. Who knew? Okay, so we have a basic coal vein going into the smelters here so that they will constantly keep going at least, so that's nice. Really all I want is the splitters to be done so I can split this off and constantly fuel as well. Other than that, for the time being, it's just about making sure that I'm protected, which right now I'm not, but we at least have the general basics covered, which is good. It just means that I'm going to need to start making more guns and more ammo, and more guns, and more ammo, and more guns, and I need to really fuel this thing, because it is struggling now. Yeah, it just eats it up. Look at it go. Okay, there it goes. Jesus. Just gobbles up the steam at first. And then it's not so bad afterwards. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so I've made a bunch of transport belts. I'm going to look, I am realizing that my methods here that I'm probably going to do are not the most effective in terms of, you know, efficient use of space or efficient use of anything really. Okay, splitter has been made. We should have a constant source of power going towards the steam engine now. Good. Okay, so and then we'll go back to doing research on the military stuff, because we just need that. Oh my god, okay. There's T. I keep forgetting which button it is. I didn't mean to start researching that right away, considering, but I had some science in there anyway. Alright, guns, I guess. Guns. Lots of guns. Many, many, many guns. That's what we're going to focus on. Lots and lots of guns. Tons of guns. Never stop getting guns. Whee! Okay, so we have some basic defensive perimeters. We have everything being automated somewhat. Our pollution is looking like it's spreading out pretty far. So I feel like we have a good base of operation to start with. This is basically the setup game. Factorio is always one of those games that basically has a very slow entrance to it. But since we have some basic stuff set up, I keep saying the word basic. I'm nervous. But we should be good to go. This first episode might be a bit shorter in comparison to some, but obviously things is going to start heating up when we start getting attacked. So, I think that'll do it for now. Tell me what you think. Have you tried a Death World before? And if so, how well did that run go? And I'm curious. And do you think this is a good starting area? Either way, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and look forward to what happens next. Thank you. Take care, and goodbye.